Oh, it's so cold. Oh. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be getting into one of my favorite unboxing baggings for the month, which is technically 3 unbaggings in one, and that is the Ipsy Showdown for the month of April, right over here next to me in this, oh dear, a little bit further away than I thought. Doing good. If you guys do not know what the Ipsy Showdown is, it is where I take 3 different Ipsy glam bags with 3 very different profiles, and then I try to figure out which profile matches which bag, and then at the end I put everything on my face. We also like to call this the worst game show on YouTube. There are no points or prizes and I typically get everything wrong, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. So the 3 different bags I have are my regular bag, which has all of my like accurate stuff, my skin tone, my hair color, eye color, my makeup preferences, which are super makeup heavy and also neutral. Then I have like my alter ego bag, which has blonde hair, violet eyes, and only likes crazy adventurous makeup. And then my third profile that I've set up is a skincare profile, which is supposed to be just like very skincare oriented. They don't want any makeup stuff, get that out of here. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop on into here. So I'm gonna do all 3 unbaggings and then I'm gonna try everything on my face. Typically I start these things off very barefaced, but today it was a very stressful day and you could tell it on my face. You could see where I like almost crashed my computer trying to edit something, or I almost chopped off my finger cutting butter. Anyway, so let's go ahead and dive on into bag number 1. Ooh, I might already be feeling something that might be a bit of a giveaway. Oh, this is really cute. Okay, so this is the bag for the month. We have a very adorable lemon printed kind of like plasticky vinyl. I don't know why I thought it might smell like lemons. All right, so for bag number 1, actually, the first thing I'm going to start off with is something that came outside of the bag, which are very nicely packaged face masks. The first one is a broccoli plumping mask. That's definitely a first for me. It says that this is from Dr. Hong Beauty Labs. Oh, and it's vegan approved, probably because it's broccoli. Then the other one we have here is the red fruits brightening mask, and this is supposed to be for uneven skin tone, dryness and dullness, and uneven texture. So these, like I said, just have really cute packagings. The broccoli one sounds super interesting to me. I've never tried a face mask or any face product with broccoli in it. Oh, there's garlic in it. That sounds delicious. Garlic broccoli? Yeah. All right, so next up here we have a little brush, and this is it's a fan brush from Billion Dollar Brushes, and I have to say that is the first time I have heard of this brand. We just have like a black little handle here, a gold little ferrule, and then the bristles at the top are this really pretty gray. They're also super soft. All right, next up in this little baggie here, oh, we have a couple of things. What is this? Oh, okay, fun. So next up we have something from Tarte. This is the Double Duty Beauty Base Tape, which is a hydrating primer for the Double Duty Beauty foundation, which I actually have. So if I don't get any other foundation products in the bag today, then I will use this with the Double Duty Beauty Double Duty Beauty foundation and see how it works out. That's actually a decent size sample. Sometimes we'll get like little samples of like Smashbox and stuff, and it's like this big. So it's nice to have a reasonable size sample in here. Alrighty, next up, I'm gonna save that for last. It seems interesting. So next up, I'm gonna pull this out, and this is from, oh, okay, so this is actually from The Balm, and this is a creamy lip stain. Bonjour. I don't know what the shade name is. On her little like mouth bubble, it says Namaste, I think. So inside of here, we just have a cute little doe foot. It looks like a nice pinky color. That's the worst swatch ever. So the very last thing in bag number 1. Oh, okay. So we have a tiny little, I guess, single eyeshadow pan here from the Moods palette by Laura Sanchez. And I actually received like the full-size Moods palette in my that other one, Ipsy Plus unbagging, which is a really cool palette. Oh yay, it's the little things in life. I absolutely love that this packaging also opens up to like reveal the full like little fortune teller girl. I think that's so cool. And then on the inside, we got a blue. This is they don't actually have shade names. They're named with like emojis. This is the green alien emoji, but I guess I'm doing a blue eyeshadow look today. That should be fun. All right, so for everything in this bag, I'm very confused as to which bag it could be. We have some things that look a little bit like skincare, but then we also have a good amount of makeup in here, and we also have a blue eyeshadow. So for now, just going off the blue eyeshadow, I'm gonna say this is my adventurers bag, but the other bags might help. They probably won't though. I'll probably get all these wrong again. All right, let's go. Whoa. Let's go ahead and move on into bag number 2 here. This sweater is absolutely killing me. Apparently this is the front. I've been wearing this as the back ever since I bought it. All right, let's go ahead and move on into the second bag here. All right, so we have yet another adorable little lemon bag. All right, so product number 1, let's go ahead and dig around in here. Oh, I'm feeling a good amount of tubes. Oh, and we also have our very first repeat. So we have yet another little sample here of the base tape primer from Tarte. All righty, next up in here, another tube. Ooh, okay, so the next thing we have here is from Apto. This is a nourishing mask. Ooh, with blue spirulina in it. Oh, that's fun. Blue spirulina. Why does that sound poisonous? I'm gonna assume it's not poisonous because it's in a face mask. And this is supposed to be for dry skin types, which I have like weird skin. Right here is incredibly dry. I look like a lizard person right here. My inner lizard is like popping out through my forehead. All right, next up in here, oh, that feels different. I'm gonna save that for the end. Let's go for the other tube. Oh, this is pretty. Okie dokie, so the next thing we have in here is from Purelisse, and this is a watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon so much. It's absolutely like my favorite fruit. I could eat an entire watermelon and have absolutely no issue. Although when I was little, my grandfather told me that if I ate the watermelon seeds, that a watermelon would grow inside of my stomach. I still think about that sometimes. Anyway, so this is supposed to be a watermelon energizing 2-minute polishing peel. Oh, it does smell like watermelon. All right, so there it is in the back of my hand. Still not sure why I swatch face masks and stuff. I just do. But this is like super scrubby feeling. And it does kind of have that like very fake candy watermelon scent to it, which I personally love. Watermelon Sour Patch Kids are my absolute jam, and those are the candies I most often sneak into the movies. I rub something on my skin that will not absorb and I have nothing to wipe it on. Ah, that's rough. Okie dokie. Next up in here, oh man, we already have a repeat, another one. So this is another Bonjour creamy lip stain, and it also says Namaste in her lip bubble. So I'm wondering if this is the same shade. Okay, it looks like the same shade. So I'm going to quickly close that back up so I can pass that along to somebody else. Alrighty, and the very last thing in here, oh, it's a nail polish. Wow. Oh boy, is it a nail polish. This is a nail polish that is 100% vegan friendly and toxin free. Oh, that's really cool. All right, so this is from Law Beauty Essentials. Oh my gosh. And the shade name is Purplicious. Oh boy, is it ever purple. So here it is in the bottle. It is super, super purple, but it is kind of like a fun springtime color. Is that right? Sometimes I'm not sure if I've broken something or that's like the actual function. It smells like nail polish. Stop smelling it. This is the absolute worst finger to swatch fingernail polish on, but I do it every time. Probably because it's the easiest to paint, the most surface area to cover. All right, so here is the nail polish, just one quick coat on my thumb. It's a very pretty color, actually. It's almost like a neon pastel, if that makes any sense. Pinkies up, we gotta be fancy here. Okie dokie, so with the second bag done, did I just get that in my hair? With the second bag done, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and say that the second bag, like, it's the skincare bag. I fully believe that in my heart. This is the skincare bag, so we have 2 like face type products here. Then we also have the primer and a nail polish, and then finally we do have 1 makeup item, but I think like the non-makeup items kind of outweigh this one. So I will be absolutely shocked if this one is not the skincare bag, but you know, Ipsy could surprise us. All right, now let's go ahead and move on into the third and final bag here. So if I've guessed right, which I very likely haven't, this one should be the regular bag. Oh, I've already messed up the nail polish. So another cute little lemon bag here. Let's go in for product number 1. Oh, okay, feeling some different shaped items. Let's go for the squeezy tube first though. All right, so the very first thing we have in here is from a brand I've never heard of, not even one time. So this is from Answer From. That's definitely a new one for me, but this is the Luminous Collagen Eye Cream for hydration and protection. I can tell that there is not a lot in here, but you never really get too much with like eye products. This plastic's a little thick, but I'm willing to wager that there's probably about that much in this little tube here. Okay, let's move on to the next little thingy-mabob. Oh, okay, so we have yet another thing for the under eyes. This is from IT Cosmetics, and this is the Bye Bye Under Eye Correcting Anti-Age Waterproof concealer. And this is something I do believe I have tried before, but I could always use another nice concealer. I got mine in the shade Light Fair, which sounds pretty good. I still got watermelon scrub on me. Wow, that's thick. That's like spreading frosting. Wow. All right, so it is swatched right here on my skin and it is thick. Oh boy. I do feel like it's gonna give a pretty nice coverage though, and I do think the shade is actually pretty nice. It's just like a little bit lighter than my skin, which would be probably good for the under eye. I also kind of like the tiny little tube just because it looks like a small version of big people makeup. Okay, next up in here, this feels, is it another? Yes. Okay, so this must be like a sponsored product or like something going on because we do actually have like an Ipsy sticker here on the back of it, but we have another Bonjour creamy lip stain, but this one actually looks like it's in a different shade. I think it says Konnichiwa. Ooh, from the looks of it, I think I'm really gonna like the shade of this. It's a little bit more like on the neutral side. Let's get a swatch where there's not anything. It's showing up a little bit more almost like reddy pink on camera, but in real life it's like a nice kind of like peachy neutral, which I think is gonna be super pretty. Okay, next up here, let's save that for last because it seems interesting. I'm gonna go for this little guy. Oh, it's got a skull on it. So right here we have a little skull man. It looks like he has a cool mohawk or something. And this is from Nomad Cosmetics. Let's focus over here, which we have received several items from them before in the past. This says this is the Berlin Untergrund, like Berlin Underground. This is supposed to be an intense eyeshadow. I guess that's why there's a mohawk wearing skull on the front. Okay, so the back of this little box here, I just quickly glanced at it. It said this is supposed to be a duochrome iced yellow eyeshadow. So I was expecting yellow, but instead I got like this color, which looks like a pale kind of minty green. So it did say it was a duochrome, so maybe it kind of reflects yellow. Nope. No, not really. To me, that definitely still is just kind of like an icy green color, which honestly is gonna work a lot better with that blue eyeshadow. My eyes are gonna look real interesting today. Oh well, anyway, let's move on to the very last item in here, which seems like it could be some type of eyeliner. Oh, the outside's really cool. The packaging on this is actually pretty cool. It's kind of like a abstract painting of a girl that like wraps all the way around the packaging. I think that's pretty different and pretty cool. Oh, okay, I actually think I've received this eyeliner before. It just didn't come in that cool outer packaging, but this is the Sugar brand. I'm fairly certain like I have this exact eyeliner somewhere. All right, you guys, so that was all 3 bags, and I think, unless I'm just totally off point here, I think I might have actually guessed them all right for once. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the 3rd bag is the regular bag. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna see if I actually did halfway decent at this terrible game show that isn't actually a game show. So for my first bag, I said it was my adventurous bag, but it actually is. Then for my second bag, I said it was my skincare bag. I said very with confidence that it was my skincare bag, but it actually is. And then for the 3rd bag, I said that it was my regular bag, but it actually is. So yeah, there are all the bags. Let me know what you guys guessed down below in the comments. I would love to see what your all's guesses were. Where are all my cat ears? That's a question most people probably don't ask themselves. Alright, so very first things first, I gotta go ahead and wipe off the makeup that I do have on my face. I don't even think I'm gonna attempt to wipe off my eyebrows or my mascara. Alright, so I think I actually do want to try on one of these little face masks, and I really want to go for the broccoli just because I don't know why. Oh, it's milky. Oh, she's damp. Can't even get it unpeeled. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the most serum-y face mask I've ever touched. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my gosh, this is the dampest face mask I've ever put on. Oh, it actually feels really soothing once it's finally all the way on your skin. Okay, it says leave on for 15 minutes and then kind of rub in the stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's kind of leaking into my mouth. Oh my gosh, it's so slimy. I really feel like this is going to definitely like plump and hydrate my skin though, because it is like thick on there. It actually feels really nice. My skin definitely feels refreshed. All right, so the next thing I'm going to use is this Answer from Under Eye Stuff. And this is also supposed to be for hydration, so my face is going to be all sorts of It went straight to my mouth. Don't peel off safety seals like that, kids. Gonna put this where it's supposed to be, which is underneath my eyes. Alright, so this is much thinner than I expected it to be, but it is sinking in pretty nicely and again feels very hydrating. Alright, now that that is all sunk in, I'm going to be trying the Double Duty Beauty base tape. I have been using the face tape. Wow, that's liquidy. Oh my gosh, it just looks like thick milk. I really wasn't expecting that. Whoa. Oh, it smells like coconuts. And this definitely feels like a hydrating primer. Everything I'm putting on my face today is very liquid. Alright, so my Double Duty Beauty is in the shade Fair Sand, and this is just a little bit too light for me, I think. But like I said, we'll give it a go today. Okay, I'll stop. Oh yeah, she's pale. It went over the primer well. It does make it seem a little less dry, but still in some areas I am seeing like some dryness even on top of all that very hydrating stuff I put on my face. Not that my face needs any more coverage right now. We're looking pretty cakey as it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some of this Bye Bye Under Eye from It Cosmetics. I don't think you need too much of this. It's like spackle. I think my face is so pale it's throwing off my white balance. Alright, now that my face is bronzed and blushed, I'm going to take the little fan brush that I got in one of my bags, and I'm going to use this very dirty, oh my gosh, Cover FX palette. This, I've literally already hit pan on the bronzer. I don't know if that's probably bad. That might be meaning I'm using a little too much bronzer, but anywho. So I'm going to use this to apply the two highlights here kind of mixed together just on the top of my cheekbones. Seems to actually be working pretty good. Alright guys, so I think it's time to start on eyes, which I'm very nervous about because the two shadows that we have are a blue and then this kind of like minty green. So this should be different. Alright, so I guess the very first thing I'm going to do is put in a transition color because I don't know what else to do, and I'm going to be using brown. Shocking. I would just typically stick to like the... Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so much brown. Alright, so the brown transition is down, and what I kind of want to try to do, don't know if it's going to work at all, tried it for a second on my hand, didn't really go the best, but I'm still going to do it anyway. I think I actually want to take this black liner here and put it down as like a base and then try to pack blue on top of it. Is that a terrible idea? Probably. We're gonna do it anyway. So I'm like literally gonna cover my entire lid in eyeliner. I think it's drying already. Ah, move quicker. Okay, I'm gonna start packing blue on top of it. Okay, so that's not the worst. Okay, and then in the center of that, I'm going to take this Nomad shade and just kind of pop it in there to brighten up the very center of the lid. I probably should have taken off my mascara. All my eyelashes are stuck together. Alright, so that is one eye done. I don't think I'm going to do like any big eyeliner or anything. This will probably, again, as always, look better with a big old fake lash on it, but we're just not going there tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye and see if I can get it anywhere the same, and then I'll be right back. If it doesn't look like you just got done creating some type of kindergarten art project after you put your makeup on, well, it's probably a good thing. Anyway, so the very last thing I'm going to put on is this little lip product here. I'm going to be using the Bonjour, I guess, Konnichiwa Stain. Oh, it looks so pink. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how this is reading on camera. I really can't see it, but I put on enough lip product for it just to be like barely there, and I've kind of dabbed some away. But yeah, here it is. Here is my entire face with my 3 Ipsy bags. I guess I could put in my glasses so I can see what's going on. Oh, they're covered in broccoli face mask juice. Hold on. Alright, so blue is not exactly a color that I would choose to wear on an everyday basis, but I do like how it sets over top of the black like liner. I think it makes it a little bit more deep and kind of smoky. So overall, I think I'm pretty okay with the final look. Wouldn't be my first choice of looks if I could just like choose anything, but I think for throwing together 3 different Ipsy bags, it's okay. But yeah, I guess that is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and like let me know what you guys think about this look or all 3 of the Ipsy bags down below in the comments. I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions. Please go ahead and consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!